Yes, hello friends, hello my good people. I want to welcome you once again for the continuation of the talks that we've been having from the past. I want to remind ourselves of what we have been talking about. We have been talking about the stakeholders that must play a key role in the process of learning of our learners. And so today I want us to continue from where we stopped. We were talking about a teacher in the other time, and today I want us to have a continuation from that point. And so today I want to ask us, who is this the third party, or as well a stakeholder that must play a key role in the process of learning of our students, pupils, or learners, as we may call them. Now, before we continue, you are my good people. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please may you do so before we continue. Please go there and just press at that place where it is written subscribe. Please subscribe for us so that we can keep on reaching to many people as possible. Now, let us continue from where we stopped. Let us continue with our topic today. So today we want to talk about another crucial person, another party, another stakeholder that is very important in the process of making our students, pupils, or learners to succeed in their learning. And so this person is very vital, actually is a primary person for the well-being of a student, a pupil, or a learner. Now, nowadays we call these pupils, students, learners. We can call them learners. Now, this is a parent. A parent. Now, before that, I want to state that all of us are candidates for parenthood. But of course, not all qualify to be parents, but this one is a topic of another day. And so for today, let us focus on parents. Now, it is very prudent for you to know what you are in and what you're gonna be, and that's a parent. You must understand what you need to do, what pertains you in the process of the learning of our students. And so, a parent is very important stakeholder or party for the success of a learner, both academically and as well holistically. And so, he offers what we call a solid foundation for the progress of a student. He or she offers a solid foundation for the progress or for the learning process. And so, I want us to have 3 points that a parent must ensure they are taken care of. So there are 3 things that for a parent who understands the importance of his or her kid must do. Number 1, this parent must offer what we call support and at home. Support at home. And so at home, a parent ought to offer what we call a conducive environment. Of course, you can offer an environment, but now a question is this environment conducive? Now, what is a conducive environment? Of course, an environment for learning. What is this? This environment is an environment which is quiet, an environment which is clean, and the most important thing, an environment which is stable, an environment which gives a student or a learner a good basis, a good ambience for learning. Another thing is monitoring progress. That's the second thing that a parent must offer to the learners. And now, what does it entail? Monitoring progress. Now, we need to understand that at home, a parent must ensure that there is progress when learning is taking place. And so, as well, in school, a parent must ensure that there is progress. Now, you have to understand how these two things work. Now, at home, a parent must ensure that the student is given homework. Of course, that's the work of the teacher, but the work of a parent is to ensure that he or she is checking this homework. You are checking whether this student has been given homework from school. You are checking whether this learner is partaking this homework. You are also ensuring that this student or as well a learner is learning at home. Learning takes place everywhere. At home, in school, wherever. But now at home you have to ensure that your learner or as well your kid is learning. Now, at school, you must ensure that there is a contact, there is a connection between you and teachers. So there is a good relationship between you and teachers for the success of learning. For the learning to take place successfully, you as a parent, you must be included. You don't take your child to school and then you stop it there. You must ensure that you are following up with the teachers to ensure that this kid is passing examination, is coordinating with the teachers, with the fellow students at school, and so for the success of learning. And so, you must stay in touch with teachers. You must ensure that school fees is paid. You must ensure that whatever this student or this learner needs from you is given. You must give teachers easy time. You must partake your role. Number 3, moral guidance. In this case, this one is very important. You must ensure that your kid is having good manners before people. Of course, teachers do help. Oh, it is not their work. It's not their primary work. This is your work entirely. You must ensure that your kid is behaving well. You must ensure that you are instilling good values to this kid before this kid goes to school. You must ensure that discipline is instilled in them. You must ensure that there is what we call emotional support. So don't give your kid stress and then you want that kid to perform in school. He or she will not perform. You give her what we call emotional support. That when she goes or when he goes to school, he is going to school with a pure mind of learning, with a pure mind of gaining something to help him or her. So parents, we have a duty to play. We have something to do for the success of our kids. So our dear parents, you have a big duty to partake, stay informed, and try to make things work. And above all, I always urge you, I always even urge teachers and even students or learners themselves that they must include, they must involve God for the success of all these things. And so I want us to stop there. I want to encourage us. May we keep on following on our channel. We are keeping on improving in the sharings so that we can help one another with our educational matters.